A scene like this in Houston, like a poly scene where people like openly and freely can move in these types of relationships? Because it is the South, you know, so people aren't as open.
But necessarily a scene, no. That's what we're here to do, like put it actually on the map and actually create a scene. Because a lot of people are uncomfortable coming out. So, and I say coming out like, being
unapologetic.
Correct.
Being unapologetic.
Because you have a lot of people who ask questions to all three of us, but they're not open enough to explore it.
Gotcha.
So basically that's what we do. We expose, we open up our lives and show people it is possible. It does work. It does have the trials and tribulations, but we are able to still push through, and there's still love at the end.
So I want to.
This might be my favorite segment.
I want to take it back to the beginning. How did you guys get here? Like, okay, did he introduce it? Did you guys introduce to him? Like, I want to know, like, the origin story. Let's
hear you guys' origin story. How did this concept be?
This is where it gets interesting. We don't have the fairy tale, poly story. We didn't even know what poly was at that time.
What year was this?
This was, I don't even know.
2016?
20, you probably remember.
Yeah,
she remembers.
2015. Poly came about 2016.
She remembers because, of course, I cheated. It was an infidelity moment. And I was seeing her for a few months. And then, so of course, she caught me, put me in a situation, asked me, what are we doing here? When we had that argument, it was a big blowout. Of course, tit for tat, right? She did her little thing. It wasn't major or whatever. And we had to ask each other, what the fuck are we doing? We're playing games with each other. Obviously, I love you. I've been together with her since I was 15. So it's like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? So what are we doing? What do you want to do? We could either separate, you know what I mean? Pull the family apart. We have 2 kids together. You go on your own, I go on my own. We stay together, try to work it out. Or we see this other option of, maybe because I don't want to let her go either. She was like, well, let's see what it is.
Well, time out. I went through my trials and tribulations.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let it fool you. I didn't just say, okay, I want to meet her. No.
Yeah, facts.
It was like almost 6 months. Almost 6 months before I was able to grow up and come to terms with, okay, this person that I'm in a relationship with has a relationship with someone else, and they really feel this person. So for me to grow up and say, let me meet this person, it took 6 whole months. Like, we went through it.
Just curious, not saying you're wrong. Like, what made you say, I'm not letting this man go? Like, what was the your
Because my pros
checklist
outweighed my cons, basically. He's a great man. I mean, like, when I initially found out about it, and I sent, the way I found out about it is I went through his phone and I found a text message. I went to work, prayed to Jesus, and then I was like, I'm gonna send him this text message and let him know I found it. And he wasn't, it's not what it looks like, blah, 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 this and that. This is what I've been doing for the past blah, blah, blah months.
Yeah, facts. I wasn't gonna lie, I wasn't gonna play no nothing. Like, shit, I caught you. I was like, yeah.
So
you know what I mean?
It was like
so what else been going on? Shit, what you want me to tell you? We've been having our troubles, we've been whatever, whatever, hitting it off. I was gonna be straight on. Like, at that point, I'm caught. You know what I mean? No matter how I was trying to maneuver, moving shady, moving selfish, at the end of the day, I wasn't gonna sit there. When you catch me, I'm gonna play more of an in-depth game with you. I'm caught. That's what it is.
What if she gave you an ultimatum like, look, I was here first, cool, it's me or it's over?
She did. I'm still trying to get She did. That was the crazy part. She did, right? So she was like, she had gotten it's emotions, right? We're gonna go through our process, whatever it is. She was like, yo, it's either you leave her, or we done, it's whatever. And I had told her straight up, I'm like, cause again, when we were going through our situation, I still caught emotions for her. I still caught my feelings, and I was still falling in love with her too as well. But not that I didn't love her too. We just weren't in the right space. So regardless, when she had brought that to me, I had to be, again, transparent and honest. I was like, I'm not gonna let her go. I don't wanna let you go, and I don't wanna let her go. I don't know what the fuck, this is when I don't know what poly is. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck we about to do, but if we're gonna do this, then, I gotta have both of y'all, we gotta figure something out, because I don't know what to do at this moment.